Another one. Jeez. I'm excited, man. This guy chopped better breakfast today. Hey, vibes upon vibes. Hey, there's gonna be some vibe today. Come on, there's gonna be some vibes today. You see, I'm vibing for you, I'm vibing for me. Yeah, come on. I'm vibing for you, I'm vibing for me. There's gonna be some vibe today. There's gonna be some vibes today. You see? Come on. I'm vibing for you, I'm vibing for me. Hey, come on. See, I'm vibing for you, I'm vibing for me. Vibes upon vibes. Oh, Zugo, you're getting carried away today. Yes. And the vibe is always on 100. And of course, you're watching Diary Room Spills, and I'm Urel, and it's brought to you by Clout Africa. You see, today, I'm excited today because I just feel like there's so much gist that I want to gist. And my mouth is already shaking. See my mouth? It's already vibrating. I can't hold myself. I literally can't. So, this week has been, of course, I always say this, a roller coaster. Yes. This guy, I don't know what he chopped today. But that thing where he chop, I like him. I beg, continue to chop him, okay? Go. So this week has been a roller coaster, of course. And I've got the best gist you could ever think to hear. All right, so let's start the week with Burna Boy. I love me some Burna Boy. I do. So I love me some Burna Boy. And the reason I love Burna Boy is because he's always bringing something new. He's always bringing a new narrative to the music industry. So he's dropped his new album, okay? And it's titled I Told Them. Fam, I told them is like, listen, I am the African giant and I'm telling you I'm bringing something major, something great to the table, and this is it, okay? So I've listened to his album and I can tell you there are a few tracks on there that is just vibey. Like when I play it, I know it's time to turn up. When I'm washing the dishes, I'm cooking, that's my vibe, okay? But on the same note, okay, because I know Burna Boy is, when you talk about the creme de la creme, you talk about the top notch, you talk about the orgas of the orgas in the music industry. Burna Boy is who comes to mind. And I was reading something, J. Cole, and I love J. Cole. So J. Cole was contracted to write a verse on one of Burna Boy's tracks. And I was shocked too. And I know you guys are going to be shocked when you hear this gist. J. Cole was paid 307 million naira to write a verse. Let that digest small. I'm starting to think, am I in the wrong profession? Am I in the wrong profession? Because a verse, how many lines? Wait, Ofu, Abo, Ato, Ano is about 5 lines or more. 307 million nairas just on a track. Listen, when I'm pushing out those kids, when I'm contracting each of my children, you songwriter, you musician, you dancer. Honestly, the music industry right now is popping and people are really cashing out. So that brings me to my next topic. So let's talk about Beyonce, and I love the interaction Beyonce is having with Blue Ivy, her daughter. Every tour Beyonce has been on, Blue Ivy has been on the front line dancing. And we live in Nigeria because I have nieces the same age as Blue Ivy. And the only thing they can ask me for, and I'm even getting upset about this, the only thing they can ask me for every Saturday is not that they want to go and dance or they want to go and do something. The only thing they're asking me for every Saturday is, hey, Auntie Urel. Hi, Auntie Urel. Oh, we're coming over. Please, can we have pizza? Pizza? Calm down, Urel. Calm down. They see Blue Ivy dancing on stage. She's doing Ajasco. She's dancing. She's doing everything she wants to do. She's making money. Blue Ivy is literally, I heard each performance she goes on, she's cashing out. I think it's something, we need to look at as parents. Like, I'm not a parent, but I feel like if you're a parent, it's something that, encourage your children to go into performing arts. There's actually money in performance, okay? We need to keep, our children in the light and encourage them to do more when it comes to performance and creative arts, okay? Let's move on. And this is one of my favorite things to talk about because every Sunday we have the Big Brother. We have the Big Brother eviction. And this one came as a shock to me. I don't know about you. What do you think? It came as a shock to you, honestly. So let's talk about the eviction, okay? So we had Tolani and Fraud going home. So Fraud came as a surprise to me. But then I had a few, people saying that, he really didn't bring so much, he was doing this, he was doing that. But I'm like, I was in the house and I saw Fraud. Fraud had a strong character in the house. And then Tolani was evicted. I wasn't surprised because I feel like, things happen. I just felt like, this would be the week that she would leave because everybody was like, Tolani, she needs to go. Neo needs to breathe. Neo, and the memes online, I saw something where they said, when Tolani leaves now, Neo will be like, hey, God, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All I have to say is thank you, Lord. This is Neo right now, okay? This is not from me, though. This is what I heard Neo will be doing. We'll be giving Thanksgiving. So if you saw Neo giving Thanksgiving, when I wasn't watching, after Tolani left, let me know. Drop in the comments below. So let's also keep on the same topic of BB Naija. Okay, so there are a lot of ships that were just circulating. The ships were just sailing round and round and round. Now, Ebuka has confirmed we have 2 ships. So they raised their hand and they confirmed that ship. Not even one hand, 2 of them raised their hand and said, yes, I, Adekunle, I, Venita, I, Soma, I, Angel, we are shipping. So let's talk about the ships. Let's break it down now, okay? Because I want to give you my lowdown on these ships because I'm not sure if it's ship or if it's a canoe. I don't know the difference between the ships that are shipping or if it's a canoe or if it's a ship. You guys will let me know because I feel like some of the ships in that house are not really ships, so they are really canoes. They are really canoeing, yes. And it's not even canoe with paddle. It's canoe that you can use akagi. You use your hand like this and do like this. It's a canoe. It's not a ship, it's a canoe. We are canoeing. So there are no ships in that house. So let me break it down and let you know why I think it's not a ship, but it's a canoe. Shall we go? Are you guys ready? Number 1 canoe. Venita and Adekunle is not a ship, na canoe. Nkabu canoe, ezibo canoe. In fact, you're not using 2 hands, you're using 1 hand to wave the canoe. So Venita and Adekunle, for me, I just feel like Venita is an amazing woman and I love her. And Adekunle is an amazing guy. I don't know if I love him yet, but we'll get to that stage. Venita and Adekunle, I'm not convinced about this ship. And let me tell you why. Because there was one kiss. When you see a couple kiss, especially, you have seen me kiss now. You see my kiss. See how my kiss is? Very soft. Look at my kiss. You cannot compare my kiss to Adekunle and Venita's kiss. You can't compare it. My own is very soft, tantalizing, evaporation. Everywhere is evaporating. The consistency is consistent. So the kiss, let's break down the kiss of Adekunle and Venita. So I saw a clip in the toilets. They were in the toilets and Venita was wearing swimming costume. And Adekunle used his hand, Adekunle used his hand to grab that place of Venita. He grabbed it, very intense, very rough. He grabbed it. And they started to kiss. So I examined the kiss. To me, that kiss was, sorry, God forgive me for this one. That kiss was not sensuous. That kiss looked like Adekunle was sucking all the membranes from Venita's cheek. Venita had lost all the muscle contraction from that cheek. In fact, when Venita was kissing Adekunle, her cheekbones collapsed. Did you see it? Adekunle sucked all the membranes from Venita's cheeks, that it caused Venita's membranes and wall of her cheeks to collapse. Her mouth was like this. Let me show you the mouth. Did you guys watch that clip? Check that clip again. Venita's cheek wall collapsed. I don't know what Adekunle was sucking, but that guy, all her membranes were destroyed, eradicated. So for me, I felt like it wasn't sensual. And the way he grabbed her bum, it wasn't even, see, when you grab a lady's, you do like this, he made like this, but he grabbed it like he was grabbing, apple. He was grabbing apple. I wasn't feeling the kiss. So let's move on to Soma and Angel. Soma is my guy, Angel is my girl. I love them both. But young love. I don't know. Like I want to be convinced about the relationship, the ship, but I'm still inside canoe. That canoe, in fact, there's a hole in that canoe that I'm trying to use chewing gum to touch it. Because I'm just looking at it, it seems like, I feel like Soma is more into Angel than Angel is into Soma, But we never know, let's give them time. Let's see what happens when they leave the house. They're both young, so let's see what happens. But that Adekunle that sucked Venita's membrane from her cheek, that caused her walls to collapse. In fact, I don't know how Venita is still talking now because her cheek was eradicated. That one is no issue. That one is canoe. In fact, that canoe is capsizing. In fact, we're using hand to find out whether to go left or whether to go right. So let's keep it moving. Let's talk about migration. So we were on that canoe now. So we are now on that canoe and we are migrating. We are migrating from the canoe to a better life. A better life. So we're talking about migration right now. So we have, in the last few years, a lot of Nigerians moving to Canada. In fact, one guy contacted me and said, Urel, please, I am now giving people visa to go to Canada. And my company said that we should ask you if you'll be needing visa. I can come to you. I said, Oga, I'll be British citizen. I don't need visa to go to Canada. Oga, wait. I said, oh, okay, sorry. So a lot of Nigerians are now migrating to Canada, right? They are looking for, better better life. So I've been seeing a lot of things on social media that, the cost of living in Canada is expensive. Okay, you want to leave us here? So I'm hearing that, for example, a lady came out and she was like, she bought dustbin liners, and the dustbin liner she paid for, in Nigeria, you buy dustbin liner for 500 naira, 300 naira, maximum 1,000 naira. So she paid $13 for dustbin liners. I say, it's again, ordinary, what we call them, nylon, where you go put trash inside, $13. Not only that, house rent, car, to buy a car, to fill your car, everything is on the rise. In fact, so I'm now seeing one of my cousins, what's her name? Chika that migrated to Canada. Last year summer. Chika's asking me that, do I have a room in my house? Because this Canada, the way she there, she cannot do it anymore. So Canada right now, the cost of living in Canada right now is expensive. Okay? So for me, I'm just like, is it really worth, with all the expenses, and also lack of jobs, is it really worth leaving Nigeria for better horizons, okay? Or is it better for us to stay in Nigeria and do what we need to do, fight what we need to fight, and do what we need to do and make it happen? You guys tell me what you guys think. Would you still move to Canada with all the expenses people are raving about on the internet, or would you stay in Nigeria and make it work for you? Because Nigeria, you know what they say about Nigeria? Nigeria is the land of dreams. You can make anything happen in Nigeria. You just have to have a little bit of patience. So is it really worth it? Guam, let me know. Achomima, what you guys think? Okay, so let's keep it moving. Okay, like I said, the gist today is we have plenty things to gist there. I saw something online, and the thing fear me. The thing fear me. Okay, so me, I've been a huge advocate when it comes to, body image, okay, looking good. And I've always said, for me, the only BBL I would do is the gym. Okay, so, I've been on social media as I do, scrolling on what to talk about and what not to talk about. And I saw a post, Fina had done her body. What do I have to say about Fina's body? I feel like she's actually done, she's kept it natural, there isn't too much of a change, she's more structured, she's got more of a tinier waist, and I don't think she did a lot to her bum. Blessing CEO. See, before I went into the house, hey, God, I'm going to get into trouble, Chineke Biko. Chineke, use your hand and close my mouth, because what I want to say now, I don't know. Let me say it. I love Blessing CEO, but I feel like before I got into the house, I don't know if she went for a second round or if she went for a third round or fourth. I don't know how this whole thing works, but there's this whole thing about Blessing CEO having the worst BBL body. Okay, and I want to know, I'm not saying that I agree or I disagree, but what do you guys feel? Because I feel like, when you have a BBL, it has to be proportioned. Like Fina's body now, you look at Fina and it's like, okay, she didn't really do anything. If you meet her, you won't feel like, okay, she's had her body done. Okay, it's in proportion. But a lot of people are saying that Blessing CEO's body is not in proportion. That, Azuya Jiahu, and she has a small waist. So she has like a bigger back, a smaller waist, and a bigger bottom half, So what do you guys feel? Do you feel like, people are being too harsh on Blessing CEO? Do you feel like her body is banging? Or do you feel like she should have kept her body more natural? Should have done the BBL but kept it more natural? What do you guys feel? And we're still talking about Coco by Chloe, and she has to be the undisputed. When you talk about getting the perfect BBL and getting, the measurements right, people are saying Coco by Chloe is the best. So I want to get your opinions. Who do you guys think? Do you love Fina's body? Do you love Blessing CEO's body? Or do you like Coco by Chloe? Let me know. Or are you a gym body like myself and you want to keep fit in the gym and get your BBL from the gym? Because that's the only way to get your BBL. That way you're able to, keep everything structured together. All right, let me know your thoughts on that. And we're still vibing and you're still listening to Diary Spills. Okay? So let's keep it moving. But you know what? I'm in a vibe right now. And I'm very hyped because the music industry, see, I was supposed to be in this music industry that you people are calling. All the Burna Boys and Wizkid. In fact, I was supposed to be recording a song. It was 2015 with Burna Boy. But that bill where I see for my eyes, where Burna Boy said that the only J. Cole's bill, 307, I'm even thanking my life that I did not go to that studio, because only God knows what kind of, if J. Cole, he's charging J. Cole 307, only God knows which kind of bill he will charge me. So I was supposed to be part of this music industry. Everywhere is popping. Everywhere is just megem. So there's this new vibe in the industry, and it's Shally Poppy. Did I say it right? And I didn't say Mary Poppy, no. Don't come and say I called him Mary Poppy. I did not call him Mary Poppy. Shally Poppy, yes. And I think he hails from Edo State. And what do I like about this guy? I just feel like he's a breath of fresh air. First time I heard his song was from when I was in the Big Brother house. And I think it was the first Saturday, okay? And I was like, this is different. Especially because, he's singing in his native tongue. And I've never heard that before, especially the Edo tongue. I've never heard that before. So Shally Popping right now is popping everywhere. So shout out to you and keep it popping. And of course, it's good to see other major artists in the industry embracing him. Let's go back on Big Brother Naija, because I didn't really touch on something that I wanted to find out, because I'm not trying to say that I'm hating. I'm not hating, no. I'm really hating, Sha. I feel like it's me that should have been there. But it's okay. They brought in their new housemates. And I think it's been about a week. They should have brought me inside. You people don't have my number again? Is it like that? Is that how you people just discard? It's okay. I like them. It's okay. I'll allow you people because I love you people. So we have the new housemates and they've spent almost, I think, a week now in the Big Brother house. So I want to find out from you. Do you guys think they are really doing what they need to do? Do you think, because I feel like if you're going to have, new housemates, they need to be a little bit of stir, a little bit of, trouble somewhere, a little bit of more. We need more kissing, more dancing. We need more action. So do you guys feel like the new housemates, do you feel like they're pulling their weight? Do you feel like they're doing what they need to do? For the time, we don't know how long they're going to be there for, but for the time frame, they're supposed to be there, And also, I want to know, who is your favorite? Who is popping? Like, are you loving the Omoshola? Are you loving Kim Oprah? And her cute, feminine vibes? Are you loving Lucy? See, Lucy, I thought Lucy would be more in the kitchen, showing her cooking skills. Or are you loving Prince? I think Prince is causing a little bit of the baye. See this, my baye. Baye. How many times did I call you? Baye. Oh, baye. Hey, be cool. Baye, jiri wayo baye. But you're my person, eh? So Baye right now, I think Baye is crushing on Prince right now, She told Alex, I'm crushing on Prince and I'm feeling him. And I think Baye is probably going to be torn between. Baye is going to be torn between, I'm guessing, Neo now that Tonali has left. She's going to be torn between Prince and I'm not sure she's going to be torn between Cross. I feel like Neo and Prince will be, the outlook for Baye. So what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. And of course, Omoshola has started. Omoshola has started with his, I'm only waiting for Omoshola to shout, worry. That's the only thing. I've not heard worry yet. But Omoshola, his voice, that guy's voice, hell, that guy doesn't need microphone. Omoshola's voice is already echoing around the house. So shout out to Omoshola. I think he's going to be the one that's going to bring some drama. Prince is already doing, stirring up a little bit, And we're yet to see what Lucy and Kim has to bring to the table. Let's see what they have to bring. And of course, we are going to be moving on, and it's time to get energetic, and it's time to get my favorite marshmallows in the mix, because we are going to be playing Say What with you guys, and we have another tongue twister puzzle for you to solve. So we're about to play Say What? And I'm going to talk you through the rules of Say What. And this is a chance for you to win a prize every week. So the rules goes like this. I'm going to stuff my mouth with my favorite marshmallows, and I'm either going to sing or speak a line. And all you have to do is say what I sang or spoke. Very easy. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready to eat some marshmallows. It's literally my favorite thing ever. So let's get playing and let's do this right now. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we have one marshmallow. Two marshmallows. Four. I think we're ready to go. Okay. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic is on. I I think I need one more marshmallow. I need one more marshmallow. Mm. Hmm. 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 Um, I want to prepare everybody with my I want to prepare everybody with my family. Mm-hmm. I need to prepare everybody with my family. Not a pen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So if you think you know what I said, let's see on the comment section, okay? And we're going to be announcing the winners from last week, this week. So look out for your name. And I'm going to give you a clue. And the first letter of what I said is, do you know what? I'm going to give you the last word. The last word of what I said is wigs. And the first word, I'm going to make it easy for you, I. And the rest is left to you. Okay, so this brings us to the end of. Yes, you don't wake today. Where have you been today? Onuzo Kije, where did you go? Are you here? He's here. He has come back and we have ended. It's okay. It's okay. So this comes. It's okay now. We have come to the end of Diary Room Spills. And I hope you had fun. I hope you was entertained. And I'm going to leave you with something positive. Because, in this world, there's so much things happening. And I want you to know that you can always be what you want to be. As easy as that. Hey, come on. This guy don't wait cool. Hey, come on, yeah. Hey, come on, yeah. Hey, let's go. I know I can, be what I wanna be. Come on, if I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be. I know I can, be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, yeah, I'll be where I wanna be. Hey, I know I can, be where I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be. I know I can, be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be. And that is on period. Don't let anybody tell you no difference, okay? You can be what you wanna be. And yes, you was watching Diary Room Spills, brought to you by Cloud Africa. Shout out to Cloud Africa. Listen, they're doing big things, They're doing big things. Listen, we're coming back next week. And it's gonna be fire! Oi! I'm excited. Are you excited? Come on. Peace. Make I sip on my juice. Vibes upon vibes.